What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to another TTG makeup tutorial. My name's Caleb Mayer, aka the Theatre Guy, and in today's video I'll be showing you guys how to achieve this abstract vampire makeup look. Enjoy! First, we're going to wipe our face off with a wet cloth to get rid of any oils. We're also going to wet and smooth our eyebrows down to make them as neat and as flush as possible. Next, you guys are going to take a foundation that best matches your own skin tone, and we're going to apply that all over our face and neck. This is just to cover up any blemishes or pimples we may have, as well as making your skin look as smooth as possible. Next, we're going to take some regular old baby powder, and we're going to powder our entire face, neck and ears. This is going to give us that pale vampire skin look that we want, and it'll also help seal in the makeup. Be sure to spread the powder evenly, just so your whole face is evenly pale. Next, you guys are going to take this black color on your makeup palette, and we're going to start darkening in and contouring our face. We're going to contour our forehead, side of our nose, our cheekbones and our neck to make it look nice and sharp and sunken in. You guys can also spread the black up into the corner of your eyes like I'm doing here. When contouring your cheeks, you guys could also use a regular black eye pencil, draw the lines and then smudge them down, as I'm doing with this makeup. If you've never contoured your cheeks before, pull in your face like I'm doing here, and then follow the natural contours of your face. If you're inexperienced, it's very easy to overdo with this particular makeup, so using the eye pencil would be advised. So now we're going to take our powder again, and we're just going to highlight the highest areas of our face. This is also just to make the cheeks look more indented. You guys can also go over your cheek contour lines a little bit if you happen to put a bit too much of the black. But otherwise, just highlight your forehead, your upper cheeks, the bridge of your nose, and all the other lighter areas of your face. Okay, so the next thing you guys are going to do, we're going to take this brown color from our palette, and we're just going to add a very little bit to our top eyelids to form the base color of our eye makeup. Once you've done that, you guys are going to take your middle or pointer finger and this red color, and we're just going to go over the browns again. In the end, this combination of colors will make the eye look sore and infected. Next, you guys are going to take a small makeup brush, and using the same red, we're going to paint lines right underneath our bottom eyelashes. This may be a little difficult at first for some of you who are not used to having stuff by your eye, but just draw the lines as close to your eyelashes as possible, then you can blend it up with your finger as I'm doing here. It should look something like this. Next, we're going to take our black again and a small makeup brush, and we're just going to draw these black markings on the top of our eyes. We can also paint a very thin line in the inner corner of our eye, as well as right under our bottom lashes. This is again to add to the sore effect and the depth of the eyes. As you can see, I'm starting to look like Ozzy Osbourne already. Okay, so now we're going to create the vein effect that you guys saw in the thumbnail of this video, along the bottom and all around our eyes. We're going to take our grey and make a bunch of squiggles along the bottom of our eyes, and a few near the top. Now this vein step is totally optional. Some of you guys might want a more subtle sort of vampire look, which is fine and will look just as great. So you guys can simply skip all these vein steps with the chapters I've labeled in the description below, or right over here on the timeline. Now for those of you guys who are doing the vein look, we're going to take our blue and we're going to go over several of the veins we've done in grey. You guys can also create a few new lines with the blue as well, just to give it that sort of pale blue underskin vein look. Next, we're going to take this red color again, and we're going to do the same thing we did with the blue, just over several of the new blue veins as well as the grey. And this part you can basically just experiment with. Sometimes I put the red on blue and the red on the grey. And you guys can just experiment. The basic colors you can use is this red, this blue, and this purple. We're also going to use a little bit of purple on top of the reds and the blues and so on. You guys can just be creative with it and go crazy. Make it your own as much as possible. And speaking of making it your own, if you guys would like to use this tutorial as a guide for one of your Halloween parties or outings, please be sure to tag me in your photos on social media. I'd love to see what you guys can do with this particular tutorial, and it'll be also really cool to see how you guys make it your own. I'd love to connect with fellow makeup artists out there. All my social media accounts will be linked in the description below. Any case, moving on. Now moving on to our lips. Again ladies, you can either put on this red lipstick color or a more dark cherry sort of color, or you could just go with a plain black lipstick like this one for a more Mavis Dracula sort of look. It's entirely up to you. If you do use red though, be sure to outline the edge of your lips with an even darker shade of red to help accentuate them even more. And for my guys, all we're going to do is take a little bit of our foundation we used earlier, like so, and just blend it onto our lips to give a sort of pale pink color. You could also take a pink lipstick like this one, put a very little bit on, then blend it and put powder over that. Okay, so now lastly you guys can add a pair of fangs or whatever the case to your look, just to complete it. And there we go you guys, that's how you achieve this really eccentric vampire makeup look. I want to give a huge shout out to Layla Rose for inspiring this video. Her video is more catered to women, so I thought I'd do one more catered to us guys. But this could also be used as a unisex video. Be sure to check out her video and her channel in the description below. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed this video and you got value from it, please be sure to smash the like button down below and possibly subscribe if you're new to the channel. Click here if you'd like to see a bunch of other tutorials I've done. Click right over here if you want to see one of my other videos. Click right around here to subscribe, and until next time, stay awesome, happy Halloween, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!